God bless to you. God bless to you. It's 2026. Happy New Year, ladies and gentlemen. I'm outside taking this nature walk. You know what I'm saying? It's cold as dirt. You know, it snowed a little bit out here, not too much. Look like dust, snow dust. That's what it looked like. It don't even look like snow. But yeah, I'm just taking this nature walk, and I'm thinking about. I really wish the Vikings have made the playoffs, man. I really wish they would have made the playoffs, man. I would have loved to see J.J. McCarthy in the playoffs. I would have loved to see this team battle in the playoffs. And I'm salty. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all. I am a salty Viking fan. Not that I'm hating on other teams. Not that I'm doing all that. But at the same time, I feel some type of way, man. I feel some type of way because this season didn't have to go down the way it went down. It didn't have to go down. And I apologize for the wind, y'all. It's a little windy out here. Apologize for the wind. I'm taking this nature walk. Hold on, real quick. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Shout out to my guy Mike in the building. They could have, but Kevin O'Connell sabotaged the year. Yeah, you know, a lot of people are saying that. I feel like Kevin O'Connell definitely could have been better. Definitely, I agree with that. Shout out to Mike. Happy New Year's to everybody. I think the Vikings beat the Packers, wrapped up the season. And I think they will too. I think J.J. McCarthy is going to end up starting, even though I'm kind of like nervous about it because he already has a fractured hand. And I kind of want him to be healthy for the start of 2026. I don't want any more injuries. I don't want nothing else to happen. So I'm a little bit nervous. What's going on? Happy New Year, bro. Happy New Year. I got to watch the ground because people be letting their dogs poop all on the dang on trail. So I got to make sure I don't step on this poop because I know there's poop over here on this trail and I stepped in it one time. And listen, I got to watch out. I got to watch out. Let me look. Yep, it's still there too. The dang on dog poop is still there. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button when you come in the building. Hit that subscribe button. We are going live for every Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. Always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I truly feel that way. But shout out to y'all. And we're also going live for primetime games as well. But I'm taking this nature walk, as you can see, taking this nature walk. And shout out to Big Taz. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Oh, crap. Hold on now. Oh, there we go. Did you just say that Jackson Dart will be better than LL McCarthy? Nah, man. I like Jackson Dart, but y'all going to have to establish that run game. In order for the Giants to be good, you're going to have to establish, like any young quarterback needs a run game. And if you don't have a run game, it's going to be very hard for you to be successful. But I need everybody that's in the building right now to Super Hawk smash that like button. It is completely free. And if you're feeling the vibes, consider subscribing. We go live for every Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. I'm just a regular Viking fan talk about my team. And we just vibe and we just have a good time. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. I'm taking this nature walk. And we're also going to be going live for primetime games. Let me get to the comment. My boy, I think they should start the bro show. You're playing for nothing. Imagine McCarthy gets more hurt. It makes McCarthy look worse and KLC. That's what I'm saying. I would not start J.J. McCarthy against the Packers. I personally won't. I don't think there's a reason to do it at this point. We missed the whole season pretty much. We missed more than half the season, I think. Let's start over next season. Let's get healthy, and let's go from there. You know what I mean? The worst case scenario is J.J. McCarthy plays, right? Not that he plays, it's him getting hurt. Now, if he gets hurt, bro, like his future, I'm telling you, they have no choice but to go and get a quarterback. So, like, I just think J.J. McCarthy should just sit this game, get 100% healthy, and then go from there. But if he gets hurt in the last game of the season and say it's a serious injury, bro, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You can't be scared to play your quarterback, but he already has a fractured hand, and he's missed so much time in his career. Why take the chance? Did you just say? Dart is already better than McCarthy. Oh snap! Hey, listen. Hey, we're gonna have to agree to disagree, Mike. We're gonna have to agree to disagree on that. I don't think he's better than JJ McCarthy. I don't think he's better than JJ McCarthy. But what I will say is that I like Jackson Dart and his potential, though. I like JJ McCarthy and his potential. The issue with both is his injury. Well, really, my guy. Let me talk about my guy specifically. He missed his rookie season. We all know. His second season had a high ankle sprain. He also had a concussion, and now he has a fractured hand. So my whole thing is we got to see if my guy can be healthy, but I am rocking with J.J. McCarthy. I think J.J. McCarthy could be a good quarterback. The problem is play calling. The problem is play design. The problem is establishing the run. And the problem is just health, man. I don't think it's ability when it comes to J.J. McCarthy. I think it's availability. Sorry about the wind. It's a little bit like windy out here. But shout out to everybody in the building. Please do not forget to hit the like button so we can get this out there. Do not forget to hit the like button. I know it's a little windy. Hopefully y'all can hear me clearly. I'm trying to get my flag right because it's blowing. Blowing around. But I believe in JJ McCarthy. I know people probably say, oh, you're capping, Mike. I actually believe in JJ McCarthy. Now, like I said before, just because I believe in JJ McCarthy doesn't mean he's going to be the guy, though. You know what I mean? And just because I believe in JJ McCarthy doesn't mean Kevin O'Connell and Kwesi believe in JJ McCarthy. Doesn't mean that the owners of the Vikings believe in JJ McCarthy. They might want to go big or go home and go get a Joe Burrow or a Lamar Jackson or somebody like that. I don't know. Who knows? Who really knows? It's cold as a mug out here. Dirt is throwing no one and still putting up numbers more than McCarthy is. Facts. I do agree. He's not throwing to no one right now. And we do have Justin Jefferson, but it didn't matter because guess what happened? Nothing happened. That's what happened. He didn't put up the best numbers. Let's keep it real. Because the ball wasn't getting to him. And of course, Justin Jefferson was also dropping the ball as well. So, but yes, let me stand behind here. Maybe this can block some of the wind. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. Appreciate y'all. Yes, hit the like button. Thank you so much for that comment. Happy New Year, everybody. If his hands is fractured, playing with that is no need. Facts. I agree. Shout out to Prods in the building. McCarthy not top 50 quarterback. Oh, that's messed up. I think McCarthy has potential, but Dart statistically is playing better than McCarthy has the best receiver in the league. Well, into a lot of people's eyes, a lot of people don't think Justin Jefferson is the best wide receiver in the league. People think he's not even good. People think that Justin Jefferson is washed, which I don't believe that. I'm not going that far to say all that. But what I will say is Justin Jefferson definitely had a down season because of quarterback play more than anything, in my honest opinion. But I agree. Y'all Viking fans use the injury. No. I'm not one of those, though. I'm not a Viking fan that uses the injury as an excuse. Because I look at the Niners. The Niners were so injured, and look at the Niners. The Niners are having an excellent season. So that's not me, bro. Hold on, I'm going to go to my car real quick because it is super cold. I didn't realize how cold it was until I started walking around. I'm like, oh my gosh, my fingers are freezing. Unless the Vikings owners are loaded. Hold on. They can want to go get anyone, but they can't afford anyone outside of backups. Nah, that's not necessarily true because you can trade. You have to trade money for money. Like, for instance, if you want to trade for Joe Burrow, you would have to give up players, right? You would have to give up. Big airplane above me. You would have to give up like a, for instance, like, all right, Joe Burrow, you'll have to give up like a Jonathan Gennard. You might have to give up some other players that can match that money. You know what I mean? And I'm willing to do that. Like, if you're going to go get a Joe Burrow, I'll give up a Jonathan Gennard. I would. I like Jonathan Gennard, but come on, bro. Respectfully speaking, I'll do that. They can make it work if they really wanted to, but it's going to be hard to do it. It's going to be very hard. Unless Vikings owners, hold on. Unless Viking owners are loaded and willing to fork over out of pocket. The Vikings don't have anything other teams want outside of J.J. McCarthy isn't. J.J. McCarthy isn't valuable. I would say Dallas Turner's good. I think Jonathan Grenard is a valuable edge rusher. I think Andrew Van Ginkel is good. Blake Cashman is good. You do got some good tackles. Maybe they might win a right tackle in Brian O'Neill. I don't know, bro. You start to get spooky when it comes to that. But I think the Vikings do got some good pieces. It's about being healthy for me. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna go in the car because it is super cold. Because my hands is freezing. I should have wore some gloves. But shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all super Hawk smash that like button. I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm just literally just trying to get to my car because it's freezing. I did not like. I know it's cold, and usually I'm really good with cold. But right now, whoo, I don't know about that. I don't know about this type of cold. Don't pass. All right, so don't pass going to the bowl, my guy. Hey, listen, Patriots have a chance. They might. Hey, listen, I can see them doing some damage. I love how Drake Maye's playing. I love how y'all defense is playing. I love your coaching. Your coaching is amazing. For a second-year quarterback, he's looking really good. Good, yes, but not Hall of Fame good to give your franchise quarterback. Yeah, but that's why you have to add in those first-round picks. So you give up the money. Jonathan, you give up the salary, like players like Jonathan Grenard or Brian O'Neill or whatever you got to do, plus first-round picks to go get a potential great quarterback. But there's ways to make it work if it comes down to it. But two have to agree on the deal. Now, when it comes to J.J. McCarthy, I believe in J.J. McCarthy though, man. I really want to see him. I want to see what he can do in 2026. But getting back to the playoffs, y'all, I'm so salty. I'm so sorry. I feel like the Vikings should be in the playoffs. I feel like we could have had at least 2 more wins. We'll be in the playoffs right now. The Vikings are out of the playoffs. Even if we go 9-8, we win the last game, we're out. I'm very disappointed. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get to the car. Appreciate y'all vibing with your boy. Salute to y'all. Hold on real quick, y'all. Give me a second. Give me a second. Woo, it's cold. Whew. Oh my goodness. It is so cold outside, y'all. Had to get in the car for a second. Hold on. Woo! You talk about what? It's 26 degrees outside, y'all. And it's like a wind chill of like, I don't know how fast the wind is, man, but it's like a breeze. And so instead of it being 26 degrees, it probably feels more like 7 degrees. And you know, your boy used to be, hold on. Your boy used to be in the military, right? So I used to be in the military, for those that don't know. And where I was stationed at, one of the duty stations that I was stationed at, it was very cold. To the point where it would be like negative degrees outside. And I'm used to cold. Like I'm not like but my hands are freezing right now. I think I wasn't really expecting it to be that cold. today. I mean, I'm used to it, but then again, sometimes, whew, my body's like, nah, we're not having it today, Mike. Usually I can kind of battle through the cold, but not today. Not today. You had to give your player and your ability to replacement for the player to get Burrow. Now your offense is good and defense is bad. But you know what, though? I'm not saying that Jonathan Grenard isn't a good player, but we were very productive without him for most of the year. And I feel like if you're keeping Dallas Turner can pretty much take his spot. It's going to be some missing pieces. We're not going to be a perfect defense, but that's why you have to develop the talent. You have to develop the talent. So you're not going to probably have a couple first-round picks. If you get to keep your second-round pick, that second-round pick could easily be a first-round pick. How many first-round picks drop into the second round? You get what I'm saying? So I look at it like that, and then you could trade up in the draft and maybe trade into the first round if you really want to, but it's all about drafting, in my opinion. I feel like, I understand I like first round picks. I think people put so much value on first round picks where it's like, it's so much more to build a team than just first round picks. Like there's so many great players that get drafted after the first round. Then you got free agency where you can move money around. Like you said, restructure contracts and et cetera, et cetera. Hold on, let me... Because I want y'all to know what team I'm talking about. Hold on. I want you to know what team I'm talking about. So, yeah. But yeah, shout out to everybody in the building, man. Appreciate y'all. We need to see more from J.J. McCarthy. I agree. I 100% agree. No franchise quarterbacks is going to O-line when they know the team will be worse than it is now. No franchise quarterback is going to... Yeah, Vikings. But you know what's crazy, though? All right, now I get it. Injuries are so bad for the Vikings this past season. But to be honest with you, I say if because it's a fact. Christian Darrisaw is definitely one of the best offensive tackles in the game. Probably top 3 when healthy. Brian O'Neill is one of the best right tackles in the game when healthy. You know what I mean? That's just a fact, man. You look up the numbers, the pass blocking grade, run blocking grade. All right, now when you get to the interior offensive line, you're going to have trouble. When you talk about Will Fries, he's all right. I'm going to just give him an average grade. I'm not going to say he's bad. I'm not going to say he's good. Donovan Jackson was a rookie last year. I thought he was very good in run blocking. His pass blocking could get iffy at sometimes. But then when you go to the center position, that's when you start having a problem because Ryan Kelly can't stay healthy because of concussions. But when he is healthy, he's a Pro Bowl center. You know what I mean? He's a Pro Bowl center. But if the offensive line is healthy, bro, they have a chance to be a very, very good offensive line. The problem is they haven't been healthy. What up? What up? What's up, Queen? How you doing, Queen? Thanks for your service, bro. Oh, man, you already know, bro. Germany, what up, Mike? Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's to you, BJ. Shout out to you, bro. I got your name. You funny for that name, bro. KC, we need a better draft war room, period. Yes. Yeah, I agree with that, KC. 100%. There is value because the chance is higher of them being good. Doesn't mean there aren't busts or you can't find players above the first round. Yes, I agree. Love the Vikings band. Oh, I have to rock. I always got the flag with me everywhere I go. Like, when I take my nature walks, I always have my flag so people know what team I'm talking about. You know what I mean? I got to represent. Everywhere I go, I represent. When I got my Viking jacket on, people be looking at me all weird. Oh, this is Eagle territory. I'm like, I don't care. I'm going to wear what I want to wear. You feel me? That's how I look at it. They be like, why are you a Viking fan? I say the greatest wide receiver of all time is the reason why I'm a Viking fan. Randy Moss. Oh, I like Randy Moss. Oh, yeah, me too. If you're missing half the season, being number 1 doesn't matter. That is true. Your Sixers channel is lit. Yo, I'm going, calling. Yes, I'm actually going to be going live on my Sixer channel today. I think it's the Sixers versus the Mavericks. We're going to do I'm going to do a play-by-play over there. So if anybody's interested in Sixers content, basketball content, and Phillies content. I'm gonna start doing a lot of Phillies content, play by play when the season starts. Is my channel's called Mike Sports Vibes Ballin'. Mike Sports Vibes Ballin'. That's my Sixer channel. But shout out to you, bro. Yes, Chris Rose said, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Everybody that's in the building, hit the like button. Also hit the subscribe button. We are going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I truly feel that way. And I'm also going to be going live for primetime games as well. Not all of them, but some of them. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. Happy New Year to each and every one of y'all. Your defensive coordinator was asked if he wants to be in Minnesota, and he couldn't answer. I seen something that he was saying like he loves being in Minnesota, but like I said, man, what my boy Mike said, I think Mike said, I don't know if someone said it. Money talks, man. Money talks. You want to pay that man, and also, if he does get an opportunity to be a head coach, I mean, why pass that up, bro? I'm not passing up being a head coach again. Especially dealing with the with the case or whatever that he had with the whole NFL. People thought he would never be a coach again. And if he could have an opportunity to be a coach again, a head coach, I would take it. But as a Viking fan, man, I would love for him to stay, man. I would love for him to be our defensive coordinator another year and see what we can do. Because I'm going to be honest with you. We're going to take a big step back. And people are going to be like, dang. Man. Listen, it's not going to be the same, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all. Listen, and I'm not trying to be negative. But if Brian Flores leaves, bro, our defense is probably going to be ranked like in the 20s, bro. I'm not even going to sit here. I understand that might sound crazy, go from 5 or top 10 to 20. It's going to be that bad. I'm trying to tell y'all. When Andrew Luck was healthy, he was one of the best quarterbacks in the game. What does it do when he's hurt, though? That is true. That is true. The best ability is availability. 100% agree with that. That division has gotten tough now. Lions, Bears, Packers. Yeah, our division is stacked. I think the Lions, they took a little bit of a step back. The Vikings took a step back. The Bears took a step up. And, of course, the Packers took a step up. Like I said, it's any given Sunday, but it's any given season. You know, the Vikings made the playoffs last year. The Lions made the playoffs last year. Hold on. The Packers made the playoffs last year, and the Bears didn't. Now the Bears are the number one team in our division right now. You get what I'm saying? They was last year, and now they're number one this year. So it's just amazing how the NFL goes year to year. You just never know, man. Unless you got like a star quarterback like a Patrick Mahomes, and that's not even a guarantee, or Joe Burrow or Josh Allen. Like it's almost like you just don't know. You really don't know. It's just any given year. He probably tired of carrying Kevin. Yeah, to be honest, I agree, Mike. He might be. Randy Moss is the straight up truth. Yeah, Randy Moss, man, for me, he's my favorite NFL player of all time. And I have Adrian Peterson's autograph. I got Dante Culpepper's autograph as well. If I had to get only one more autograph right now out of all the NFL players that ever played or Viking players that ever played, I'm going to get a Randy Moss autograph on a jersey or something. It could be on this flag right here that I'm holding. I don't care. Give me a Randy Moss autograph. I'm good, bro. My collection is pretty much good. I don't really need nothing else. Would I like to add on to it after I get Randy Moss's autograph? I'm going to get his autograph. I'm going to try my hardest. I got to figure out how to get it, but I'm definitely going to try to get his autograph. But yeah, Randy Moss is the best in my opinion. I said they're going to have to pay him their head coach. Yeah, to get him to stay. Right. You did say that. So that's on the Vikings owner on how they're willing to. Yeah, that's true. That's true, bro. Now, can I give you my gut feeling about Brian Flores? I think he's leaving. I know I haven't said this, but I think he's going to leave. I think he's going to get a head coaching job. I think Brian Flores is going to leave. And listen, I know how good of a defensive-minded Like good, he's a good coach, right? I'm not sure how good he is as a head coach. I don't know. Some people are coordinators. Some people are better at coordinators than being a head coach. Some coordinators are actually, they might be good coordinators, but they're actually better as head coaches. Or some coordinators are just not that good at being a head coach. I don't really know. But I'll tell you one thing, he is well deserved for him to be able to be a head coach again. And I'm happy for him either way. Like, I would love for him to be on the Vikings, but I wouldn't be surprised if he becomes a head coach. I think someone said the Raiders. I'm not sure what the other teams. Maybe the Browns. Yo, listen, with Myles Garrett, he could end up being the coach of the Browns. I think the Browns, the Raiders, Raiders. Those are my two top teams, Browns and Raiders. Because I think they're going to end up firing the head coach from the Browns. What's his name? Kevin, whatever his name is. They're going to end up firing him. And I think he'll go to the Browns. My gut is Browns or Raiders, though. Browns is my number one choice, though. And then Raiders. You'll definitely be 15-20 without. Yes, right, bro. Just beat the Packers. Yeah, we got to beat the Packers, bro. But, I'm just disappointed because if we would have got a couple more wins, bro, we'll be in the playoffs right now. I wouldn't be talking about the season is over. The season is over after this week for the Vikings. Like, the offseason has really is about to start for the Vikings, bro. And I'm disappointed, bro. I'm salty. I feel like the Vikings are a good enough team to be in the playoffs. I know we're not the best offensively, but we could have won a couple of them close games, man. And we just took them L's. That Bears game, the second Bears game, we could have won that game, bro. I got respect for the Bears. We could have won that game. The Ravens game was a big L. I'm not taking them away from these teams that beat us, but that Ravens game, Lamar Jackson played like crap, bro. Lamar Jackson did not play good, and we somehow, some way lost that game, bro. All they did was get field goals the whole entire game. The whole entire game, they made like 6 field goals, bro. It was out of control. And we couldn't score touchdowns. So that's why we lost against the Ravens. So those are 2 L's that could have been dubs. And this could be a whole nother season. Because we're going to end up beating the Packers. They're going to rest their starters, most likely. So, and I don't think Jordan Love's going to play. They were trying to make sure he's good for the playoffs. Because he had a concussion that one game. What was that game against? I forgot what game it was. He has a lawsuit against the NFL, so he's not getting it. I think he is. Maybe I'm wrong though, TY. He might, honestly, you might be right. You might be 100% right, bro. But I have a feeling a team is going to give him a chance. I have a feeling. Kevin and Pat will, oh my gosh, Vikings defense. Yes, 2005, 2003, all them years, bro, was fire. Facts, bro. With Jared Allen too. Oh my gosh, bro. You talking about greatness, bro. You talking about greatness, chilling. You talking about greatness. Like Kevin Williams. Mike, I hope you look up Kevin Williams. When you get a chance, look up Kevin Williams. One of the best defensive tackles in Minnesota Viking history. He wore number 93. Him and Pat Williams, bro, they called him the William Wall. Nobody was running on that team. Nobody was going to run on our defense. They were good at getting at the quarterback as well. See, it was the combination of getting to the quarterback and stopping the run. No one was running on us. Kevin Williams, I think, was a better pass rusher, but he was also good at stopping the run. But Pat Williams was a better run defender, and he was solid at getting after the quarterback, but he was more of the run defender. You ain't running on our defense, bro. We had a special team, bro. I'm just so like that. That was another year where I feel like those years, I don't know how we didn't win no dang on Super Bowl, bro. The Vikings had some very good teams, like throughout the history of the NFL. That's why when people be like, "Oh, your team is garbage. They never won." Yeah, we never won. I will admit, but the Vikings had so many great players, so many great teams. We got a lot of Hall of Famers since like through NFL history. Vikings got some top, like when it comes to ranked players in NFL history, Vikings got some top dogs, man. We got some top 50 players, top 20 players, probably top 10 players, probably top 5. Who knows? I don't know. But Vikings got a lot of great players, man. Vikings are ahead of the Lions. Yeah, I think we are too. Bears fan wants the Vikings to beat the Packers. by a tiebreaker, I think. Nah, we done, bro. This season's over for the Vikings, bro. We can't make it to the playoffs at all, bro. It's a done deal. We can win this last game and we out. Like that's why it sucks because this team was talented enough to do it. Even with all the injuries, this team was talented enough to make it to the playoffs. And that's why I'm so frustrated, bro. People that listen, we had a chance. We had a chance. Hold on now, y'all. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button. We are going live for every Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. I'm in the car because it's so cold outside. It's 26 degrees outside. And usually I can handle the cold. But this cold with the wind chill, it feels like it's 7 degrees outside, bro. My hands start to get numb. I said, oh no, I gotta go in the car. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, bro. Because you gotta seek a Randy Moss autograph. Yeah, I know, man. That's my favorite player of all time, bro. Like I gotta get a Randy Moss. I'ma try my hardest to get one. There's a couple of players I want. I want Randy Moss. I would love to get one of the William brothers. Well, not really brothers, but one of the either Kevin or Pat. I would love to get Jared Allen. Oh my gosh, I would love to get Jared Allen. I'm a big Chad Greenway guy. Anybody that knows who Chad Greenway is. I love EJ Henderson. Y'all probably like, who are you talking about, Mike? I don't even know who you're talking about. Winfield. Man, go get me all them players, bro. If I could. The Lions, yeah, finish ahead. Yup. Without the Vikings defense, the wins would have been lost. You ain't lying, bro. He can't be worse than Kevin O'Connell as head coach. Oh, that's messed up. What's going on, SGA? What's good, bro? So shout out to you. He said, go Broncos. Hey, listen, man. I got the Broncos as one of the best teams that can come out. Like, they got a high chance of getting out the AFC. But I'm going to be honest with you. That whole, like, I understand their defense is really good. Statistically, they're probably top 3 defense. But I'm going to say this right. And I think defense wins Super Bowls. I'm going to be honest with you. I keep saying this. You can't bring them statistics in the playoffs. Your defense can be the number 1 defense for the whole entire regular season. You go against that one matchup, and they figure the holes in your defense for that one game. And even though you might be the better overall team, that one game you take the L and you're going on vacation soon. You're going on vacation right after that game. So I always say the playoffs is just like listen, it's literally a one and done if you don't win. So it's a different ball game. That's why it's so hard to win the Super Bowl. That's why when you have franchises like, for instance, the Chiefs, people saying they done. I don't know. But I would say this. When you have franchises like the Chiefs, they constantly keep getting to the Super Bowl. When you have franchises like the Patriots, constantly get to the Super Bowl. The Steelers constantly get to the Super Bowl. Early 90s with the Cowboys, constantly get to the Super Bowl. The list goes on. Even with the Ravens, I know they won the one Super Bowl with how many Super Bowls does Ray Lewis have? Is it 1 or 2? I think it's 1. I don't know. I don't even remember. But it's crazy. Now the Eagles got 2 Super Bowls within like 7 years. So it's crazy, bro. I think he's better defensive corner. Yeah. I think he might be. Did you play sports in school? I played football. That's the only sport I really played, but what I really did, like especially in high school, I worked a lot, man. I was a worker. Like I always had to I always was working, man. Even when I was like 16, I had to get the little permit. I used to work at I always say I used to work at Kmart. And I was a worker for the most part, man. But I did play football. Yeah. Who you got in the Super Bowl? All right, so my Super Bowl predictions. And shout out to Slim. My Super Bowl prediction, bro, is... Oh, man, this is going to be hard. NFC? I don't know. I got the Eagles in the Super Bowl. I hate to say it. I got a feeling about the Eagles again. I just feel like no one's giving them any credit and everybody's sleeping on the Eagles. I got a feeling the Eagles are going to make it to the Super Bowl again. So Super Bowl, Eagles. But my other team, I got to give you two. My other team is the Seahawks. The Seahawks. Seahawks or the Eagles in the NFC. Now, the AFC, now bear with me with this one because I have no freaking clue. I'm a go defense, so I'm gonna go one because I'm a big supporter of Drake May. So I'm gonna go Patriots because I like Drake May a lot. And I love what a second-year quarterback doing what he's doing, and people was trying to tell me I don't know nothing, I don't know what the heck I'm talking about with Drake May, and Drake May looking really good. And I love the fact that the Patriots defense is really good. But I got a lot of love for Drake May, man. A lot of respect for what he's doing in his second year. And even though the schedule wasn't the hardest, a lot of people always use the schedule against teams when they have a good record sometimes. You still got to win. You still got to show up on that dang on football field. And for a second-year quarterback to put up the numbers that he's putting up, got to give credit when credit is due. But the playoffs is a whole nother animal. But I feel like he has that it factor. I feel like he's a good quarterback, man. He's going to be he's going to be definitely one of the best quarterbacks in that 2024 NFL draft. I think Caleb is going to be good. I think Bo Nix is going to be good. I think, of course, Drake. Did I say Caleb? Jaden Daniels. I think J.J. McCarthy, if he can get healthy. I'm going to even say this. I even think Michael Penix is going to be good. Like, I really think all them quarterbacks are going to be pretty darn good. Now, how good? That's yet to be seen. Who's going to win the Super Bowl? Who's going to be great? Who's just going to be good? Who's going to be an all-time great? That's yet to be seen. We'll know in like 5 to 10 years from now. But in my opinion, that 2024 NFL draft was amazing for quarterbacks. But I got the Patriots, one of my Super Bowl favorites in the AFC. My second team in the AFC is probably going to be I'm stuck because I want to say the Texans so bad. And I like the Niners, but I don't think the Niners have enough on defense. They don't got enough on defense. So they're going to get, if they can slow down Brock Purdy, I think the Niners are going down because their defense is not good. And I say that respectfully. I got a lot of respect for the Niners on what they overcame this season, but you got to have somewhat of a defense to win a Super Bowl. So, in my opinion. So, I'm taking the Niners out. I like the Jags as well. I like how the Jags are starting to look good, but I have a feeling about the Texans and I got a feeling about the Broncos. Now, if I had to choose between the Texans and the Broncos, I'm going Broncos. Broncos and Patriots. Between the Broncos and Patriots in the Super Bowl and in the AFC. And in the NFC, I got Eagles and the Seahawks in the NFC. Now, I'm going to be honest with you with the Seahawks. I'm cheering for Sam Darnold. I like Sam Darnold a lot. I think for him to turn his career around, I always try to tell people it's not how you start your career, it's how you finish your career. And I know he got drafted by the Jets and he went to the Niners and then he went to the Vikings and he looked amazing and the Vikings let him go and he went to the Seahawks and he's playing good again. But man, he's playing like at one point in the season, they had him as the MVP. I don't know where he's at in the rankings with MVP, but he got to be in the conversation. I don't think he's going to win it, but he got to be in the conversation. But that Seahawks secondary, that Seahawks defense is elite, and you can't beat that. When you have a good offense and you got an elite defense, that gives you a high chance of doing something in the playoffs. Now, when you get to the Eagles, they're the defending champions. Jalen Hurts, you can say what you want about Jalen Hurts. He's a Super Bowl champion. He got to 2 Super Bowls. He must be doing something right. And the latest Super Bowl, he was the MVP of the Super Bowl. So he didn't have the greatest statistics when it comes to what you want to see from some people. But as long as you get to the playoffs, that's all that matters. And they're one of the top seeds in the NFC. I'm not sure what seed they are. I don't know where they are. But I just have a feeling they already been there, done it. And I just feel like they know what it takes because they already did it. So they have a good defense. There is weaknesses on their defense. I think their secondary can get cooked sometimes. But at the same time, bro, they know what it takes. And I have respect for what they're doing, what they have accomplished the last few years. And I think the Eagles, honestly, could mess around and represent the NFC. I have a feeling about them. And if Saquon Barkley can get back on point and it's sky's the limit. Because I always say Jalen Hurts, he's a good quarterback, but he had. I'm not gonna say he has to play off the run. Yeah, he kind of has to, man. Every quarterback pretty much has to. But if all the attention's on Saquon, then your wide receivers are going to be open. Devontae Adams and AJ Brown and Dallas Goedert and the guys are going to just go crazy and you just never know what can happen. Vice better get a better quarterback next season. They are also one of the oldest teams, yes, on average in the league, dude. Their time, yes, you're 100% correct, and that's why we have to. This draft that's upcoming is like so important to not only just get talent, but to get younger, bro. We got to get young talent, bro. Get young talent. We are one of the oldest teams, and you're 100% correct. But just because you're young doesn't mean you're good. Let me just put that out there. Just because you're young doesn't mean you're better than the veteran players. But I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying. Oregon beat Texas Tech. Yeah, 24-0. Wow, what's going on, Holden? Shout out to everybody that's in the building. It's a good playoff. Minnesota Vikings isn't a part of it. Yeah. Yup. Yeah, hit the like button, everybody. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button. We are going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I truly feel that way. Salute to each and every one of y'all. Happy New Year's. Happy holidays. And also, I'm also going to be going live for primetime games as well. Not all of them, but some of them. He said, go Ducks. Okay. Oregon Ducks. He brought Darnold back from the NFL. Yes. Nobody had confidence in that boy before that. That is true. You're 100% right. What's going on, DFJ? Hoops in the building, baby. What's going on, bro? Hey, the Sixers, man, confusing me, bro. Got me falling back in love with my team again, bro. Shout out to Chris for real. Yo, you should have swept the Bears, beat the Seahawks, Ravens. See, yes, only one because of your defense. Yeah, bro. Like, our defense really kept us in a lot of games, bro. That's what I'm saying. If our offense was just decent, say our offense was in the high, like, let me say this. Let me say, like, the high teens. Like, say it's like not 19, like 18. Say they like 18 or something. We would have won some more games, bro. When your offense is ranked number 29, bro, you don't have a chance, bro. Like, our offense did not give us a chance this year, bro. Like, I don't know how anybody, and I know injuries happen. Injuries happen on all these teams, bro. Ain't no way our offense should be number 29th, bro. We should not be on the bottom of the barrel, bro. I'm salty because I know how good this offense can be, bro. I know how good this talent is on this team. I think Aaron Jones is a good running back. He gonna have to they're probably gonna let him go. Jordan Mason is a pretty good running back as well. Our offensive line's been hurt, but they were good enough for us to win a couple more games, bro. That's just my opinion. And if JJ McCarthy was healthy, I think if he was healthy for the whole entire season, we would have won a lot more games and we will be in the playoffs. Maybe I'm wrong, but maybe I'm right. Packers starters will not play. Yeah, okay. Packers are depleted. Injuries, yeah, that sucks, man. Is Adrian Peterson the best running back of the 2000 era? I got to look at all the running backs, but he's definitely one of the best. Steelers game. What's good with you, bro? Minnesota Vikings should have at least one. Oh, the Steelers play today? Yeah, they do, don't they? It's Thursday. Is it? Did they play tonight? We're usually good during the regular season. Yeah, man. It's hard to make the playoffs when you wait till week 14 to play. Yeah, you ain't lying. Chad Greenway is a legend. I love Chad Greenway. People don't know too. People don't be liking Chad Greenway for some reason, man. I'm a big Chad Greenway guy, man. Longevity-wise, AP was the best in 2000. Only one who played near at Frank Gore. I think Frank Gore is definitely one of the best running backs of all time, bro. I don't know where he ranks, but he's past Adrian Peterson in yards. I don't know about touchdowns, but he got more yards than Adrian Peterson. I think Frank Gore like top 6 running back of all time when it comes to yards. Frank Gore, his longevity in the game, bro, was different. Do I think he was a better running back than Adrian Peterson? It depends what you want. I think some people might say Frank Gore. I'm not going to say here in cap. I have a lot of respect for Frank Gore. I'm not going that far. The only thing about Adrian Peterson, if you want to say like a big weakness, was he had a fumbling issue. That's the one issue that Adrian Peterson couldn't really solve. The one thing about AP, right, which I never understood, right, and I'm talking about in his prime, he will run over, he'll run, cross up, juke people out their cleats. He'll do it to like 5 different defenders. And for some reason, it'll be the 6th defender tackles him. It won't even be a hard tackle, bro. And somehow, some way, Adrian Peterson will fumble the ball. After breaking like 5 tackles, he will fumble the ball to that 6th person. But if he's not fumbling the ball, you're getting cooked. If he doesn't fumble the ball, you're getting cooked and there's nothing you can do about it. He was the most unstoppable running back I have ever seen. I'm being honest, as a Viking fan. Being a Viking fan, I ain't never seen a running back like that. One of my other favorite running backs of all time is LaDainian Tomlinson. And Sean Alexander. I don't know if y'all remember Sean Alexander. I forgot what year. I think he won MVP. I know he had the most touchdowns that one of those seasons. I forgot what year. But I forgot what year that was, bro. The one he had the most touchdowns in the whole NFL. Sean Alexander was a beast. But one of my favorite running backs of all time is Adrian Peterson and LaDainian Tomlinson. LaDainian Tomlinson, he might have not been the biggest running back, but the one thing he did, he played big. He had the biggest heart. He was, I seen this one play. I think they was going against the Commanders, right? And I don't know, man. He did like a spin move or a juke move in the backfield, and then he got to the line of scrimmage and did the nastiest stiff arm. I'm talking about had his hand and just like threw him on the ground. And I don't know how many yards he got from that play. I said, yo, this dude is a beast, man. LaDainian Tomlinson, he had a very good offensive line, but you still got to play, man. People going, oh, he had a good offensive line. Man, whatever, man. LaDainian Tomlinson, one of my favorite running backs. It is what it is. It is what it is. Antonio Winfield, oh my gosh, yeah, shutdown corner. Facts, bro. Defense wins championships, but you can't have the 20. Exactly. You can't have the 29th rank. And when people listen, and I'm going to be honest with you, man. I don't think I'm the only content creator that held Kevin O'Connell accountable, because I wasn't making no excuses. I said, I don't care, bro. There's multiple other teams that got multiple injuries on their team, and their offense don't look this dang on bad, regardless of the injuries. I don't want to use the 49ers as an example, but I'm going to just use it for this example, because, I mean, Kyle Shanahan's a better play caller in my opinion. That's just my opinion. And my whole thing is, like, they lost offensive linemen. They lost the best linebacker. They lost one of the best edge rushers. They lost they lost their best wide receiver, I believe. They lost a few players, bro. And they're still winning. They're still winning. So why is it always an excuse for my team? And that's why I hold my team accountable. Like, if some people ain't gonna do it, I'm gonna be the one to do it, because injuries are going to happen every year. It's up to your head coach. It's up to the players on the field to make things happen so we can win a Super Bowl. Like, you got to make it happen. If your best player, say you get to the Super Bowl and your best player gets hurt the game, like in the NFC Championship game, well, we just going to quit and we just not going to try. We're going to show up. We're going to figure a way, and we're going to still win the dang on Super Bowl. It is what it is. We're going to make it happen. Next man up, whoever the backup is, whoever, and say you lose the best linebacker, you got to find another linebacker. You got to just figure it out. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it, man. Yeah, exactly. Kmart don't exist no more, bro. I had to get my permit to work, bro. Yeah, I know, man. Kmart used to be my store, bro. Kmart used to be my store, bro. Yeah, man. Walmart took over. Target took over. You know what I mean? Walmart and Target, that's all there is now. Ain't no Kmarts. They all went out of business, man. That's crazy. I want the Bears versus Patriots. That'd be nice, but I don't know about the Bears. Listen, I'm not trying to sit here and hate on the Bears, but like I said before, if my Vikings aren't in the playoffs and get into the Super Bowl, I say this respectfully speaking, I don't want the Bears getting to the Super Bowl. I don't want the Packers getting to the Super Bowl. I don't want the Lions get to the Super Bowl. If they get it, I mean, it is what it is. I can't do nothing about it. But if I don't want them winning before my team wins, I'll be happy for some players and some fans. But it's just competition, bro, at the end of the day. Like, I don't want them winning before me, before my team. Like, especially like the Lions. You get what I'm saying? Well, they're not in the playoffs, but yeah, because I know the Lions don't got a Super Bowl. I know the Bears have one. The Packers have a couple. So they already got Super Bowl. So I'm talking about the Lions specifically. I don't want them winning the Super Bowl before the Vikings. Greenway goes to the Friday football feast and Buffalo Wild Wings every Friday. He probably signed a jersey for. Are you serious? That is awesome, bro. I don't live in Minnesota though, so I don't live in Minnesota, unfortunately. I went to I'm from PA, so I'm Philly everything besides NFL football. But yeah, I would love to get an autograph from Chad Greenway. That's one of my favorite linebackers. Go Giants. Oh, snap. We got a Giant fan in the building. Caleb Williams versus Drake May Super Bowl would be must see. Oh my gosh, that would be crazy. And then we can't be coming up with the excuse, well, young quarterbacks can't get to the Super Bowl. You got to wait 5 years. You got to wait 5 years for them to be good. And that's not true, bro. You might wait 5 years for them to be in a prime, but you don't have to wait 5 years for a quarterback to be good. You know what I mean? Some of them take long to develop. Some of them don't take that long to develop. It just depends on the team. It depends on the player. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. Bills going to beat the Pats and Texans. Yeah, they might. The only thing about the Bills, like, I'm a big Josh Allen guy. I don't see their defense keeping. Like, I'm just nervous about their defense. If their defense was a little bit better, I would go Bills. But I just can't rock with their defense, bro. I don't think, as much as I love Josh Allen as a player, I don't think he's going to be able to overcome that defense if the defense doesn't play good. Like, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. You know, anything can happen. The defense might turn up in the playoffs. We'll see. I'll take the Rams to win. Okay. Why you hating on the Bills? Nah, I'm not hating the Bills. I like the Bills. I don't like the Bills. I like Allen. I like Josh Allen. Josh Allen is my favorite quarterback in the game. You know, I was one of the, like, when there was rumors about when there were rumors about like Josh Allen not signing with the Bills, I was one of the few Viking fans saying, yo, I'll trade 3 first-round picks for him. And some Viking fans were telling me, why would we do that? What you mean, why would we do that? Why not? He's one of the best quarterbacks in the game. Hey, listen, I don't care about them first-round picks. You know Josh Allen is the guy. You know he's one of them guys. There's only a few of those type of guys. I'm trading 3 first-round picks. This is prior to him signing the contract extension with the Bills. If he did not sign that contract extension, bro, listen, bro. Vikings needed to do whatever they can do to go get him. If he wasn't trying to stay with the Bills, I would have did it. I would have gave up whatever it took to get him. Straight up. It is what it is. I don't even care at that point. But, you know, he stayed with the Bills. I ain't mad at him. Like, I got a lot of respect for the Bills franchise because they're dealing with what we deal with. Because the Vikings ain't never win a Super Bowl. The Bills ain't never win a Super Bowl. They've been to the Super Bowl 4 times. The Vikings been to the Super Bowl 4 times. And we ain't never win. So I feel the Bills' pain. I feel the Bills' pain. And I feel some type of way it should be the Vikings versus the Bills in Super Bowl 60. It should be the Vikings in the playoffs right now. But I can't see it because the Vikings ain't nowhere close to the playoffs. I gotta wait until 2026 season to start. And the 2025 season ain't in yet. So I got a long ways to wait. I gotta wait this week. I got all off season. And I gotta hope that the Vikings make the right moves in free agency with the little bit of money they got to work with. And I gotta wait until the draft is over. And then I gotta hope that we make a good decision with JJ McCarthy. If the man can be healthy, can we get a quality backup just in case he gets hurt again? I gotta wait. But I wanted to see the Bills and the Vikings in Super Bowl 60. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I won't get to witness it because the Bills are doing their job. They're in the playoffs. Anything can happen. I just told you my favorites to win the Super Bowl. But the Bills can mess around and get to the Super Bowl. You get what I'm saying? I'm just frustrated because the Vikings had a top 5 defense. We have a top 5 defense. And our offense is only 29th in total offense. If we just had a better offense, just give us the 20th best offense, we could have made it to the playoffs. And we could have did some damage. I feel like we have something special. And now I'm potentially Harrison Smith is going to retire. So then I don't get to see Harrison Smith play again, maybe. We'll see what happens. I think Harrison Smith played lights out these last couple of games. And it just sucks because I wanted to see Harrison Smith play in the playoffs, man. I wanted to see J.J. McCarthy do his thing in the playoffs and prove everybody wrong. I wanted to see Kevin O'Connell with great play calling and potentially prove some people wrong. I cheer for. Listen, I hold Kevin O'Connell accountable, and I'm not gonna say Aaron Cat. I was disappointed in most of the dang old season when it comes to his play calling, but I'm still cheering for the man. I'm still hoping for the man to do good. I'm still hoping for the man to improve because if he improves, then that means the Vikings will improve. You get what I'm saying? I'm cheering for the man. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly feel that way. And I'm also going to be going live for primetime games as well. Salute to each and every one of y'all that's in the building. Happy New Year to each and every one of y'all. And hopefully y'all, listen, 2026 is your year. Be positive. Strive for greatness. Never give up on your goal. Let's go. Everybody in the chat, I want you to say, let's go 2026. Put it in the comments. Let's go 2026. Let's go 2026. Everybody in the comments that's watching. Let's go 2026. And that is for everybody that's watching this live stream, bro. Because this year, I want this to be a special year for you. Whatever you trying to accomplish it, bro. You got it. You got it. You got it. Let's go, baby. In 2026, a lot of big things popping, little things stopping. My favorite running back is Barry Sanders. Oh, I love Barry Sanders. 2,000 yards a year. Gore was more of keep your head down. Don't say anything. Just do your job and do it well. You can't find dudes like that today. That is true, though. Gore was different. I say we go get Burrow. We're going to have to do a lot to get him. Barry Sanders will juke you. Yes, juke you out your cleats. Everything. Highlight tape for years. Yeah, Barry Sanders is the best good call. Jim Brown was probably just as good, just didn't grow up with him. Yeah. Reggie Bush got his Heisman stolen. Hey, I like that Reggie Bush in college, but it was a different ball game in the NFL. He wasn't that dude in the NFL like that. He had some highlights, but he was not the same when he got to the NFL. Walter Payton didn't. Yeah, I think so too. Some of the Jags, their last team, I won the championship game, especially not the same. Mike, that's how you feel? Burrow and Purdy already did away with the 5-year narrative. Yeah, that is true. But Mike, this is what people keep telling me, bro. Oh, and I'm a J.J. McCarthy guy, so I don't want no one feeling some type of way. We got to wait to see give J.J. like 5 years, 5 seasons to develop. I'm like, bro, who got 5 years to develop, bro? Realistically, how do you know who's going to get hurt? Justin Jefferson or somebody could get hurt of his caliber. Then what? You're either the guy or not. It shouldn't take you 5 years to figure out if you're the guy or not. I believe J.J. McCarthy's the guy, but can the man stay healthy? That is the biggest issue right now. Can the guy stay healthy? That is the biggest. I got to be aware of my surroundings because people's stopping behind my car. I don't like that. I got my head on a swivel even in the car. I don't like that. You ain't just going to be parking behind my car. You don't know what's going on. I don't like that at all. I do not like that at all. Don't park behind my car now. Like you trying to get me stuck in like, don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that. My bad, y'all. My bad. My bad. Yeah, Bills need a defense and a number 1 wide receiver deep threat. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Wow, that's crazy. I'm a Bills fan, and exactly, we gotta play against Vikings in Super Bowl. Man, that's how we need to do it, bro. Vikings and Bills in Super Bowl, bro. Yeah. Hit the like button, Christopher Earl. Yes, thank you for that comment. My best friend is a Viking fan. Man, shout out to your best friend. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to you. Yeah, man, like, I've been a Viking fan for a minute. And I'm just like, I'm disappointed in this season, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm very disappointed in this season because, like, I'm salty, bro. I feel like we should have made the playoffs this year, bro. Like, I had this discussion yesterday. Why can't the Vikings make it to the playoffs like 3-4 years in a row? Why is it every other year the Vikings make the playoffs? Like, I don't want that, bro. I want to make the playoffs every year. I want a chance every year. And this is why we need a franchise quarterback. We got to make sure, we got to see if J.J. McCarthy is the guy or is he not. But shout out to your best friend, Midlife Chillin', and tell him to check out Mike Sports Vibes. Tell him to check out Mike Sports Vibes. Vikings need to do another monster trade like they did back in the day when they traded for Herschel Walker. Cowboys won how many Super Bowls after that trade? Vikings won. Oh, no. Hey, Glenn, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that, bro. We ain't doing that. You guys have a great team. Just need a quarterback. Yeah. That's why I said they should trade off JJ. They build a monster team. Yeah. You know, there's going to be a lot of speculation about that this offseason. I think people are going to talk about trading Justin Jefferson. I'm not going to be the one that's going to do it, though. If it comes up in rumors, I might talk about it. Y'all already know how I feel about Justin Jefferson. I'm not trading him. But I tell you one thing. Imagine if the Bills had him. Oh, my goodness. Oh, listen. oh, my goodness. Imagine if Justin Jefferson was on the Bills. Hypothetically speaking, Viking fans. I'm not saying I want this to happen. I'm just saying hypothetically speaking. Imagine Justin Jefferson on the Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes. But let's stick with the Bills for a second. Josh Allen and Justin Jefferson. Oh, my goodness. That's the only thing I can say. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gosh. Whatever you want to say. OMG. That's the word we gonna say. No, I do not want to trade Justin Jefferson. But just imagine a good/great quarterback like Josh Allen throwing him the ball. Just imagine the possibilities of breaking records. Just imagine how good that offense would be. Now, with James Cook, imagine him having an all-time great wide receiver. He didn't have the best year this year, but you get what I'm saying. He one of them guys, in my honest opinion. Just imagine, y'all. You can't make this stuff up at how good listen, he will probably have 2,000 receiving yards that first year with Josh Allen. I'm gonna say that right now. Now the problem is, I don't know their money situation, the Bills. I don't know how many first-round picks they have. But they're going to need defense, right? But if they was trying to get Justin Jefferson, give me 2 first-round picks. Give me 2 first-round picks. I don't want to trade JJ, but I'm just saying, if they wanted him that bad enough, listen, give me 2 first-round picks, baby. Call it a day. Maybe. I'm saying maybe, though. Maybe. I'd rather give up Jordan Addison and get a second round or a first round pick for Jordan Addison. I'm not trying to give up JJ. But if there was if the bill said, I want Justin Jefferson and I'll give you 2 first round picks, will the Vikings consider it? And I think they would. I'm just being honest with you, y'all. Enter and leave and then lose out in most of. Yeah, that's true, Mike. You're right. You're right, though. They might wait. You ain't lying. Instead, they're going to wait. Vikings gave up 9 players and a few draft picks for Walker. Man, we ain't trying to do all that. Let's go Buffalo Bills in 2026. Yeah, they look good, though. The Red Furnace, what's good? Salute to you. Salute to everybody in the building. JDT93 said too much invested into Jefferson to just give him away for a few picks that aren't. You know what, bro? you're like 100% correct. But if they like, say they didn't believe in J.J. McCarthy and say they were just rebuilding, I don't think Justin Jefferson would want to stay. Like, say they say, all right, say J.J. McCarthy gets hurt, say we don't have a second string quarterback that's really that good, and we have a down season again. Justin Jefferson is going to request a trade. Like, I see, like, I know he's such a good, like, he seems like a good dude. He seems like a stand up man. He don't seem like he's a diva wide receiver. But if he has another season like he's having this year, I truly believe he will request a trade if JJ doesn't play the whole season, and if JJ doesn't prove that he's the franchise quarterback in 2026. I believe, yes, he wants to win, but he wants to put up his numbers, but he also wants to win. And if you're not winning, even though he got his payday, you're gonna have he might request a trade. I'm not 100% sure, obviously, but you never know. But oh my goodness, did you hear about, like, and I'm not trying to I don't get into like celebrity gossip. Did you hear about Stephon Diggs? Like, I didn't get the full story, bro. But like, what's going on, bro? Like, bro, like, why are you doing too much, bro? You gave me one of the best memories that I have as a Viking, being a Viking fan, the Minneapolis Miracle, and you got the bull crap going on, bro. Like, I don't know how true it is. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. I'm not going to say it on the live stream. Hopefully it's not true. Hopefully it didn't happen. But my gosh, bro. I know the NFL's investigating it, so it must have happened. Or if it didn't happen, the NFL is going to have to take a good look at what's going on, because that's not tolerated. No man should do that to anybody, especially a woman. So I hope that is not true. But that's some bogus stuff, bro. And it's like we got lucky, and you're right. Where my bull at? Shout out to Barber in the building. JD, you're right, because you're not gonna get lucky. You're not gonna always get lucky. Like, we got lucky. We traded Stephon Diggs for a first round pick, and that was Justin Jefferson, right? We got lucky, bro. Like, that doesn't happen. Like, I know there's some good wide receivers out there, right? But it's not easy. Like, people try to make it sound like it's easy to get a good wide receiver. Look at the Chiefs. Look at the Bills. Look at these teams with great quarterbacks that don't got a good wide receiver or a great wide receiver. So it's not as easy as it sounds. It's not as easy as, like, just like getting a good running back. It's not that easy to draft a great running back. It's not that easy to draft a great defensive tackle, whatever position it is, bro. Know what I mean? It just, you win some, you lose some in the draft. But we got lucky with Justin Jefferson. The Eagles passed on him and drafted Jalen Reagor. Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that the Eagles could have drafted Justin Jefferson and they passed on him and they went with Jalen Reagor? We got lucky, bro. Say we do trade Justin Jefferson, hypothetically speaking. I don't want it to happen. And you get 2 first-round picks, and both those first-round picks are duds, meaning but not good. That's what I mean by duds. It's going to be the worst thing ever. And then you see Justin Jefferson winning a Super Bowl with Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes. No, bro. I don't want to see that, bro. I don't want to see that, bro. I want him to do the gritty for the Vikings, not on the Vikings. Let me say that one more time. I want Justin Jefferson to do the gritty for the Vikings, not on the Vikings. Let me say that for all the people in the back. I want Justin Jefferson to do the gritty for the Vikings, not on the Vikings. You feel me? Let me get in the comments. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just ranting. Y'all got me in a rant mode right now. Little Bills. Happy New Year. Oh, Happy New Year, Barber. Appreciate you. Personally, I would have set McCarthy 2 to 3 years. Colleges don't get them NFL ready. Yeah, so unless they're crazy talent, you need to develop everything, including handling pressure, handling pressure and defense. Look, yeah, I agree, but people be saying 5 years, bro. Hey, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you though. What makes it bad though, Mike, is when you have quarterbacks. Like, I know that Bo Nix got a team behind him. He has a good coach behind him. Bo Nix is looking good. Drake May's looking good. Even though, like, Jaden Daniels got hurt, but he looked good his rookie year. Who am I missing? Caleb Williams did bad his rookie year. Now he's doing good this year. Now, it's like, we talking about just his draft. I'm not even talking about other quarterbacks that are young that are playing pretty good. But what I will say is this. Even C.J. Stroud, I don't know how old C.J. is, but C.J. made it to the playoffs his rookie season. But these young quarterbacks are coming into the NFL, and if you got the right team around them, they're looking good like almost right away. Not saying that's a normal thing. I'm not saying that should be every quarterback, because you look at like quarterbacks like Aaron Rodgers, he sat a couple of years, Jordan Love. You see quarterbacks sit behind quarterbacks. I get it. But that's what makes a lot of fan bases, including myself, I'm going to speak up for myself as well, we're like not as patient, because we're like, yo, but the thing about JJ McCarthy is I believe he has the ability to be good. It's just availability. And if he keeps getting hurt, what are Viking fans supposed to do, bro? Like, he literally missed his rookie season. He pretty much missed most of the season this year, I believe. So what are we supposed to do? We're on the third season now. And pretty much it's still kind of like his rookie season, because he only played like how many games? 10 games? 9 games? I don't even know how many games he played. It hasn't been that many games. So he'll probably play like 10 games in 2 years, which is not good. It's not good. Saying too much invested is closed-minded. Saying, including him, saying too much invested is closed-minded. Looking at it, you aren't getting a few picks. You're filling needs while getting rid of top talent. I got you. That's true. I think there's a truth in both of what y'all saying. I feel like I get what you're saying, Mike. Like, you got to build for the future. You're being proactive. See, your mindset is like being proactive. Like, let's just think ahead of the game. And I'm 100% agreeing with what you're saying. But I'm also agreeing with JD, because JD's point is like, yeah, we invest in all this. Like, why are we going to give up on him so quick? But at the same time, if you don't got the quarterback that's going to get him the ball, it's kind of like, what do you have a top wide receiver for? And I'm not saying JJ McCarthy can't do it, but he hasn't been healthy. So that's the issue that we keep running into. Can JJ McCarthy answer the question? Everybody in the building, do you believe JJ McCarthy could be healthy for a whole season in 2026? Because I don't know. I don't know. It is way more than 1,000 yards. Jefferson is generational talent. Quarterback play matters. Yes, that is true. And quarterback play matters, and play calling matters. Everybody that's in the building, can I get 30 likes? Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Also, if you're feeling the vibes, we go live for every single Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. We're also going to be going live for primetime games. Not all of them, but some of them. Salute to each and every one of y'all that's in the building. Appreciate y'all. We got some more people in the building. Let me see. Quarterback play matters is exactly why you trade them now. Yeah. I get it. I get both sides. Minnesota going nowhere, especially y'all in my Bears division. Hey, BC. Hold up. BC, baby. Hey, listen. I ain't going to lie, though. I'm going to be honest with you. I think that the Bears, if not the best, like, from where y'all was last year to this year, night and day, bro. Like, y'all are simply amazing offensively. Your defense is iffy. But your offense is top tier. Caleb Williams is playing like a star. Ben Johnson might be a very good coach. We'll see if he can do it next year as well. But so far, Ben Johnson, he improved the offense for the Lions last year. Now look at the Lions offense this year. Last year, the offense were terrible last year for the Bears. Now look at the offense this year. It's not a coincidence, bro. He's really, I think he's good. And Caleb Williams is playing so good. This offense is playing amazing. They improved their offensive line. They look good. So I got to give you credit, right? But the one thing I won't do, I give you credit, I'll give you respect. But the one thing that the Viking fan base won't do, we will not bow down to the Bears. We will not bow down to the Bears. Let me say that one more time. We will not bow down to the Bears. And I understand y'all beat us, but we beat y'all too. I understand that y'all beat us, but we beat y'all too. And we could have beat y'all twice. So don't get too worked up and thinking y'all didn't sweep us, we didn't sweep y'all. Next year, y'all going down. Y'all going down, down, baby. Baby. Ready to let it go. Let me now. Right up and think it up. Hey, listen, it's going down. Y'all going down next year. Y'all looking good. We'll see what you do in the playoffs. But I'm telling you right now, keep that same energy when we play you next season in 2026, baby. Keep that same energy. JJ McCarthy is not the answer. We'll see. Now, I'm not trading for picks with the draft room and crazy as GM. That's I had to laugh about that comment. McCarthy still has to grow. You have talented receivers. Yeah, I know. He does got to grow. I believe in JJ, but can he stay healthy? That's the Mike. It ain't even about it's not the ability. My question is being healthy, bro. Crazy little waste. I hope not. JD, let's try to be optimistic, my brother. JD, let's try to be optimistic for this 2026 NFL draft. Please. And I know what you're talking about the picks for if we was to trade Justin Jefferson. We're not trading Justin Jefferson. We just talking hypothetically speaking. We're not trading Justin Jefferson. What up, Daniel? What's good, my guy? What's good, my guy? I think the Jags are going to go to the AFC Championship. They might. Anything can happen in the playoffs. See, I'm not talking down on no team in the playoffs. I look at the playoffs as anybody can get there. I might have a favorite or two, or three or four, or maybe five. But anything can happen in the playoffs, though. Joe Burrow trade for him. Let McCarthy sit and watch. I don't know, bro. They might have to give away. I don't know about that. I don't think that's going to happen. If they make any, this is what they'll do. If they go for anybody, it's going to be Mac Jones. Don't act like you don't know my name. Ain't nothing changed but the fame. I'm stated. It's going to be Mac Jones, y'all. It's going to be Mac Jones. I don't think they going that big for Lamar Jackson. I'm not saying that, of course, I don't know. But I don't think they're going for a big name like Lamar Jackson or Joe Burrow or Justin Herbert. Unless Joe Burrow or Lamar Jackson or Justin Herbert say, I want to be traded and I specifically want to go to the Vikings. That's a different story, right? But for me, I think a lesser investment would be giving up a second round pick for Mac Jones or something like that. I'm not doing all that for Joe Burrow or Lamar Jackson because we got too many holes to fill. But I understand where everybody is coming from. I don't think it's going to happen, though, y'all. Respectfully to all y'all opinion, I don't think it's going to happen. But it will be fun if it does. I ain't going to sit here and sit and cap. I'll be excited. I got to see what the trade's going to, who's going to be involved in the trade, meaning what do they have to give up to go get them? How many picks? What players on defense? I know Jonathan Grenard is going to be one of the players, but who else? It's better to spend $30 million on the cap and not use it than trade it and get something for it. All right. Go Bears. Uh-oh. Yes, hit that like button. Everybody hit that like button. Shout out to you, Christopher Real. JJ is made of glass, man. I like that dude, but yeah. That's what they keep on. I'm a Sixer fan, y'all. So, I was starting to compare, J.J. McCarthy to Joel Embiid. But then I'm thinking, J.J. McCarthy's only 22 years old, bro. He getting hurt and he's 22 years old. Joel Embiid's in his 30s. He's 30-something. He's 31 or something like that. I'm not saying 30 is old. That's not what I'm saying. But when you're talking about a 22-year-old compared to a 30-year-old, and Joel Embiid was hurt early in his career as well, though. So I got to keep it real. So if the comparisons match up, J.J. McCarthy is going to be an all-time, it's going to be an MVP because Joel Embiid is an MVP. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, if the comparisons match up completely. I know basketball is different from football, but I was starting to compare, why my best player on my Sixers hurt all the time? And why is the best player on the Vikings not the best player, or our quarterback, the most important player on our team, hurt all the time? And he's 22 years old. I'm like, man, what's going on? Why my teams always got these hurt players, man? What's going on? But shout out to everybody in the building. Those drops are making me mad too, though. Yeah, all those throws would make me mad too. Yes, that's true. That's true. Yeah, he did drop balls too. Not arguing with that. Yeah, Mike just trying to argue. We ought to say Mike debating people. I'm not Vikings team though, but logically, it's better for the Vikings future to trade JJ. Doesn't mean I don't acknowledge how good he is. How good he is why you trade him now. Why his value is at. And I agree. I agree with both sides. But I would rather. This is how I look at it. I get both. I get both. I get you, Mike. I want to have the best wide receiver potentially in the game for our young wide receiver. If you can't make it work, then of course trade him. You're gonna have to trade him because he's gonna ask for a trade. Like, I don't see Justin Jefferson going through another season like this and he not asking for a trade. And I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad at him either, bro. Like, I'd be disappointed, but I mean, dang, bro. Like, I'm trying to be on the same level as these all-time great wide receivers like a Larry Fitzgerald and wide receivers of that caliber. I need someone to throw me the dang on ball. You clear salary and fill holes. Yup. If Jefferson started to get injury prone, is a thing. Seems like. Did Jefferson get hurt this year? I don't even remember him getting healthy. I mean, getting hurt. I just think he seems like he's hurt because he's not getting the ball because our quarterback play and our play calling. McCarthy is bad. Two evils in the building. I played 9. He played 9 and finished 6 and 7 of them. Yeah. Okay. What's going on? Rar. I'm being proactive. Yeah, yo, I didn't read your comment, bro. I just got to your comment. I'm being proactive because I don't think McCarthy is ready currently. So having the talent now, that is costly, only hurts you. Good. Ponder is better than McCarthy. Oh no. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. Come on, too evil. You don't believe that, do you? You don't believe that. You might believe it, though. I don't know. Bob Sweet, what's good, bro? Vikings Skull. Hawkinson and JJ, I trade. Oh, yeah, Hawkinson got to go. Motown, what's good, bro? If JJ plays all year, Vikings in the play. Exactly, bro. Now, for the injuries, that's the issue we got, bro. He keep getting injured. He young, and it's not his fault. It just happens, but my gosh, bro, he keeps getting injured. What are we supposed to do? Bears win 6 games max next year. It's a bust. Oh, man. Yo. Lions offense took a step back. Yeah, because offensive line and Johnson. Yup. No, I think it's both, bro. I think it's offensive line and Ben Johnson. That's just my opinion because a great offensive coordinator will be able to adjust to what you have on that field. And if your offensive line is hurt and banged up, you're going to call a different play call, bro. You might not run to the left as much. You might run in the middle a little bit more. You might run to the right a little bit more. You might run. I don't know, man. I don't know your whole offensive line. But I'll tell you one thing, bro. Listen, if Ben Johnson was your offensive coordinator, even with your banged up offensive line, y'all would be in the playoffs right now. I promise you that, bro. I don't want to promise, but there's a high chance you would be. They could have beat us that first game we got. Yeah, that is true, too evil. Is James Cook better than Dalvin? I don't think so. I like James Cook, though. Oh, meet me at the mall. I'm going. It's going down. Now I'm going down. It's going down. Meet me in the mall. It's going down. It go down. JJ being healthy, like the Lions winning his offensive line play can't keep him. Yeah, injuries. Well, yeah, that is true. Yes, I get it, bro. But not all the injuries happen because of the offensive line. His first injury wasn't because of the offensive line. I don't even think he got hit. I think it was a non-contact. His first, I'm talking about the meniscus. That was a non-contact. I don't think it was contact on that meniscus. I don't know, man. Listen, McCarthy. I just think it's just like, I don't know, man. Because there's plenty of quarterbacks that had a bad offensive line and they don't get hurt. They get hit a lot. They get hit a lot, but they don't get hurt like this, bro. The man had a high ankle sprain, a concussion, a fractured hand, his rookie season, meniscus tear. And I'm not being negative. I'm just telling you all the injuries. I agree. Offensive line will help him not get hurt. But sometimes things just happen, bro. It's football. It happens. Injuries gonna happen. We just want the man to be healthy, and we'll see what happens. I feel like he got the ability to be a good quarterback. It's about availability for me. See, I hope he can prove us all right, bro. It's about availability. It ain't about ability. He got to be healthy, bro, and to prove that he's the guy. Because I'm telling you right now, if he don't stay healthy next year, bro, the Vikings are going to move on. I'm telling you, bro, they're going to move on. I wish we trade JB as quarterback pick for JJ McCarthy. Oh, snap. McCarthy is soft, it seems, yeah. I don't know, man. McCarthy is the best player on the Vikings roster. No. I don't know about all that. Seeing a bare bone like in order to change the franchise quarterback wouldn't be fun. Yeah. Seems like Mitch is Mitch really like JJ McCarthy. I like JJ too though. We will play it safe and bring Cousins back. You know what? That's a rumor that I'm gonna have to talk about that maybe on my next live stream. Mike, seems Mike has no. Oh, so that they come. Oh, yeah, keep it PG, y'all. I know y'all coming at each other, but keep it PG though. Maybe stick to short up the back end of the defense and get running back. You know what? I want a running back so bad, bro. I want a running back so bad. SGA, what's good? Take a first rounder for us. So you want JJ McCarthy over Jared Goff? I want to be mad taking a running back in the first round, but Kelly probably want to retire, so we need center. Yeah, we need a center. I want to get the best. I don't care who it is, and whoever the best available player is, I don't care what position, bro. To be honest with you, I want the best player. I don't even care, bro. I want the best player, and we'll figure it out. Whoever's available, running back, besides wide receiver, and tight end. Everything else, I'm good with. My sports needs to be on. Oh man, that's a big compliment, man. If this channel gets that big, bro, that'd be awesome. But it'd be kind of weird because I live in Pennsylvania. I mean, you said national radio, so if I lived in Minnesota, man, I would have loved to talk Viking football on the station. That'd be awesome. You know who I want to go on the show one time, like just to like visit their show. I guess I gotta go call in one time. It's the Purple Daily. Shout out to them. I would love to go on their show one time and just talk about the Vikings with them. Chop it up with them. Watch and see, bro. Yeah, you got so schedule. He got hurt preseason warm-ups, pretty sure. He got a hint. Oh, don't say that. Y'all crazy. Couldn't throw the ball last week. Yeah, I like Goff. Even though Goff didn't play good last game, I like Goff. That's just my opinion, though. I like Goff. Like, people can say what they want, bro. I'm a Goff person, bro. I like Goff. Is Fred Tarkenton the best Viking quarterback? Yeah, of all time, yes. I didn't get to watch him play. For me, it's Dante Culpepper. Dante Culpepper is the best quarterback I have seen play in the Minnesota Viking uniform. Anytime we heard Goff trade rumors, was McVay was done with him. Yup. Do you ever collab with? You know, I haven't really collab. I did, but I'm more of an introvert. I like to do my own thing. I'm kind of like what's his name? The biggest Viking YouTuber. I forgot his name. was it FTW Vikings? I'm kind of like him. Like, I kind of do my own thing. Not to say I don't want to eventually, but I got personal goals I want to kind of get to and reach. And once I get to those goals, I definitely want to like collab with people, but I'm more of an introvert. I got to have good energy with the people that I work with. Like, I'm not just going to work with anybody. I want to be able to work with people that have good energy. I'm about energy, man. Like, if you got good energy, I would love to work with you eventually. But right now, I'm just trying to get to my goals on both my channels, Mike Sports Vibes Ballin' and Mike Sports Vibes. And once I get to those goals, I'm gonna start trying to work with a few, not a lot, but a few people that I respect a lot. And those who know who they are. They know who I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be working with some YouTubers eventually. Eventually. Um, Seriously, Mike. Golf is so good that. Oh, why you coming at golf? Y'all coming at trade for a young quarterback that played not. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Yeah, in 10 years, you will know why you obviously very young. Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you though. This is the only thing though. Like, I like JJ McCarthy, but he has to be healthy, bro. Like, I don't care how good of a quarterback you are. If you can't play, it don't matter. And like the potential of JJ McCarthy could be great, right? Don't get me wrong. I believe in JJ, right? But like, he gotta be healthy in 2026. He can't get hurt. And then, well, he can get hurt, obviously, but he gotta like play most of the games in 2026. He has to. He said almost 3K subs. Oh man, thank you, bro. Appreciate it, man. And it wouldn't be like this if it wasn't for y'all. So I listen, I give the credit to y'all for even watching my crazy self. Watching my crazy goofy self. So, you know, man, I'm thankful for y'all to even be supporting me on this YouTube journey. So, you know, I'm just being myself. I'm just a regular person talking about the team I love, you know. Yeah. But I'm about to get off. I gotta go to get some dinner. And I will be live on my other YouTube channel later for the Sixers versus Mavericks. So if y'all are interested, it's called Mike Sports Vibes Ballin'. Mike Sports Vibes Ballin'. So go check out that channel if y'all interested. Make sure y'all hit the like button if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And we go on live for every Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you are a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I truly feel that way. And we're also going to be going live for primetime games as well. Oh, yeah. And Cut Maxi. You know, my wife, mother-in-law's house, you know, they're cooking some New Year's dinner. So I'm going to head over there right now, go get me something to eat. And I'm going to get ready for this live stream tonight and hope my Sixers can win another game in a row. But I don't know, man. I don't know, man. We going to definitely see. Maxi MVP, replacing shouldn't be painful. Smith wasn't great this year. Yeah. The guy's almost 39, so it's... All right, y'all. Be easy. God bless. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. Peace out. And I'll be back soon. Peace. I really just did this live stream in the car. I can't believe it. It's funny.